Okay, sorry this is coming out so late. It's been a crazy day. We've got a lot going on. I've got 8 turners right now that are going. I've got 4 more inside that are just prepping, waiting for these to be done. And then I've got like maybe 5 or 6 more, and more orders are coming in. I do this for fun. I'm an insurance agent. This is just I do carpentry. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I love Star Wars, Marvel, superhero type stuff. It's stuff that you don't need. A little too much oversharing there. But yeah, so my little one, I have a 3-year-old, and he's constantly playing with my cup, my Star Wars cup. I think you guys have seen it. It's really sensitive. Not as sensitive as a video that I posted the other day, but it's really sensitive too. So he's always playing with it. So I figured, perfect opportunity. Let me make one for him, and I'll shoot the video for you guys as well. So this is what let me see. I start off with a matte, an ultra matte. This one seems to be the one that works the best for me. I've used Rust-Oleum, I've used Krylon, the Ace brand, because I've got an Ace hardware like 3 blocks down the road from me. When I'm in a pinch, I can go grab one from there. But matte seems to be the one that works the best for me. And I'll show you how the results come in. It's the colors are just vibrant. Like, you're not fighting with the shine, the gloss and stuff like that. So it's just what works for me. Again, everything that you're gonna see here in this video is just what works for me. You're more than welcome to try it. I mean, I make about a dozen of these cups a week, honestly. Like, I can't keep them in stock. But yeah, I'll show you everything that leads up to the process of the epoxy. And then tomorrow morning, I'll update you guys with a picture. And I mean, it's honestly, you just mix. I have a black glitter, hang on. Okay, so I have a black glitter that I use. It really is just a black glitter. You can kind of see it. It's got like a little bit of like the rainbow effect to it. It's supposed to be a black holographic. I love it. I get it here locally. 99% of my stuff I get here locally. Annie, and actually she's in the group. Annie Chavez. She has a shop called V&M Prints. She has a page too called the Glitter Skull. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I don't remember. Honestly, I have about 100 of these, just different colors of hers that I get from her. I can't leave her shop without leaving with one of these. But this is what I use. I honestly, it's just a tiny little bit. Let me show you. Okay, so if I'm mixing maybe 20 ml of epoxy on a cup like that, I'm putting this. I don't know if you can see that. It's hardly anything. And a lot of it is going to be left behind in the epoxy. It's just enough. It's just enough to give it that little bit of shine. And I love it. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, honestly, this thing was full. That's how many cups I've made. And it's awesome. I love it. I'll show you guys the airbrush setup that I have. I've got it before. My son used to paint model cars, and I got it for him because we were going through the aerosol cans. He had a weird setup, and his mom didn't want an airbrush setup in the house because he lives with his mom, and so I got this cordless airbrush kit. And it's awesome. And so I got one for myself because I thought, well, let me try the airbrushing of cups too, right? I wanted to get into that. Well, I stumbled across liquid crystal. It was match made in heaven, to say. It was meant to be. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. It's going to be one relatively thin coat just to get the color going. I'm going to hit it with the air gun. And then I'm going to give 2 heavy coats, and you'll see it. And 2 heavy coats and hit that with the air gun, with the heat gun. And then the final coat, if it's vibrant enough, I'm gonna let it dry, just air dry. And you'll see it's gonna leave it really super vibrant. Now, I have noticed though sometimes that I gotta set it in the fridge for a few minutes to kind of reset the colors. And then it's good because sometimes I've noticed too, sometimes you'll see little black spots where it looks like the liquid crystal didn't sit. But it will. Don't worry about it. It's you're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. You just pop it in the fridge. Do what I do. I pop it in the fridge for a few minutes and let it reset. It'll end up coming back to this color. Because you'll see it go from this to like a bronze, green, and like a blue, and all the colors in between. It's really cool stuff. I love it. I love this stuff. And I'm not sponsored by them by any way. I pay for this stuff all on my own. I love it. I honestly love it. And I've been lucky enough to corner the market where I'm at, really. I'm the only one within about 50 miles here that makes them, that I know of, to my knowledge. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't share, because I mean, if another maker here in the area were to come and ask me what it was, I'd give it to them. That's what we do. We help each other out, right? So that's me. I mean, but let's get to it. I'll take everything inside and I'll show you guys, because I gotta, one of my cups is almost done. I gotta use that turner. It's kind of why it's taking me a while to get to this video. One of them was still kind of sticky. It was curing. It was just kind of like, I don't know, you guys know what I mean. It was sticky, but it wasn't leaving fingerprints. It was solid. It just wasn't fully glass hard yet. So I'm gonna put it in front of the heater for a little bit. I mean, it's been on the turner for about 8 hours. I just gotta put it in front of the heater, just kind of speed that little bit up, but it'll be good. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, so this is the airbrush that I use. I got it from Amazon. I can post a screenshot from where I got it, because I don't think links are allowed. But yeah, there's nothing to it. These are really the only parts you're gonna need right now. And it is rechargeable. So right now I've got full battery. Oh, about half. Okay. Not a problem. I don't need it. I haven't had to charge it in like 3 cups. So you want to get the tight seal here. This goes on here. That's empty. Take this off. So I was saying that the first coat is going to be real light. It's just to get some color on the cup, to get a good base on it. Hang on a second, I gotta shake it up. Okay, so look, this is important. You gotta shake this stuff up. Do you see how it's settling there? This is the one that I'm using, 12 color. It's a low PSI version of it. It's meant for this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna shake it. You see how it's gone. Okay, let's see here. Now I like to fill it because I like to have more than what I need. I can always put it back. But that right there is kind of good for me. And then we gotta purge it, so you cover this. There you go. All right, now let's put the cap on it. And turn the motor. Okay, now I like to have it spinning towards me so that I can see where I've sprayed already. Yeah, and we got spray. So let's go to it. Now I like going in circle motions just to kind of make sure that I got even coverage. And the reason why I have it coming towards me is so that I can see where I've sprayed. Look, it's right there. And that's it for this first coat. Now let's hit it with the heat gun. Where's it at? Hang on. Now I use this. I got it from Harbor Freight like 5-6 years ago, a while ago. You can start to see the color change real slight right here. Now, for these next two, I'm gonna open it up. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the milky coat that I'm telling you about. You'll see what I'm talking about. I like to lay these kind of thick. So my circles are gonna be smaller. Sometimes I get little clogs in the tip. And it's out. So you see, this is where it's helpful. That's where I stopped. Oh, I missed a spot. Where is it? Here we go. I like to get a good, even, consistent coat. And we're gonna hit it again with the heat gun. You can see the color change already. Now I know it looks I'm really close, but I'm not. I'm almost my full hand away from it. It's just, this is right here. So I didn't realize that I wasn't recording that. And I've already got 2 coats on here. Let me show you. Okay, so let me kind of start over, almost kind of. So I'm gonna put the thin coat back on that I thought I had recorded. And then I'll show you the milky coat, which is gonna have to go on again anyway. So you see how it's a thin coat? It's hardly anything. Okay, so this is what would have been the first coat that looked like it. Or this is what the first coat would have looked like. After which I would have hit it with a heat gun. Now I opened it up before to get the thicker coat. And I wish I had realized that I had done something and not recorded that. Well, I mean, you guys are seeing the color change now. I'll have to redo this video later. But yeah, so the second coat, that was the third coat on there. And so this coat is almost going to be identical to what the second coat was that I had laid on there. So the second and third, which right now are the second and fourth, are going to be a lot thicker, almost milky. You'll see what I mean. You saw the first one a little bit ago. Now this one is going to be a lot thicker. And I do like to sit a little bit closer and do the same thing, but just smaller, tighter circles. And you'll see how milky it gets. See what I mean? How it's kind of milky. I know it's hard to explain, but this stuff is milky in itself. It's kind of hard to explain, but this is what the second and third coat would have looked like. And this one is also going to be hit with the heat gun. Let me just get it real quick. Okay. You should see some color change here. Now you can see it happening over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end up having to do a 5th coat just because the 2nd and 3rd layers weren't consecutive. But I gotta let it cool down before I can do the last coat. I just wanna make sure how reactive it is. I wanna see the vibrancy of the colors. So let me go ahead and pause here, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in the fridge for a little bit. Okay guys, so I've had this in the fridge for 5-6 minutes or so. It's pretty cool to the touch. Now this is where I'm gonna decide whether I want another coat on it. You see, it only takes a couple seconds, and I can already feel the coolness of the cup gone. And see, now look, I'll show you again. So there's nothing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty vibrant. I think I'm gonna do one more coat, and then I'll do the final one and let it dry. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Sure. And look, see, I still have a bunch. Okay, so this is gonna be another thicker coat. Another milky coat, so to speak. Again, these are tighter circles just to kind of make sure that there's more coverage in that area, concentrated, if you will. And we're gonna hit this with the heat gun. Okay, so it's pretty warm to the touch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it cool down and then we'll put the final coat. Okay, so it's been cooling down for about 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it and see where it's at, see if I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I like it. That looks awesome. And it should be really sensitive. I'm not applying any pressure at all here. I'm just slightly rubbing it. Creating that friction. Yeah, it looks awesome. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna put one final coat and let that air dry. I'm not gonna hit it with the heat gun. And see? Still got some. I just realized I had it spinning the opposite direction. Now on camera, this looks really milky, but it's not. It's just a thin coat. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit and air dry. Now the rest of this stuff, I'm gonna pour it back in because there ain't nothing wrong with it and it's too expensive to waste. Now, you won't be able to get all of it out. So, there you go. It is empty now already. I can go clean it. What was I gonna say? Let's see. I love this stuff. Now again, I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. So this bottle, I've made 8 cups with it, I think. 6, 7 cups. This one, number 8. Yeah, and then this is an older one I just finished the other day. Yeah, I love this stuff. All right, well, let this dry and I will get back to you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so I've let it sit for a while and this is the color that it's ended up with. Of course, it'll change with the heat because there's several layers of it. So this is just one of the layers that's cooling down. You'll see what I mean. See? I don't know if you can pick that up. Let me see. Yeah, well, it's ready for epoxy. See? Well, it's kind of hard to show with the picture. Let me get a different angle. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like before the epoxy. Really vibrant, I love it. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna mix the epoxy, the glitter with the epoxy. This is literally all. Hold on. I've already got a cup here. It's already mixed. So now you just work the glitter into the epoxy. Sorry, I thought it was on camera. See? It's not much. It really isn't much. It's just enough to give the cup a little bit of pop. Sorry, I keep coming off frame. Yeah, and I'll show you guys a picture in a minute because I've only got two hands here. I'll show you guys on the cup. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, excuse the mess, guys. I figured something out. So I can record and do this at the same time. So I'm kind of on a budget. I'm using the cheapo gloves, but hey, they work. It's just the one size fits most isn't most. I'm not most. Okay. And you can see the transition. I mean, look. Now I'm trying to keep the coat relatively thin because you got to think about the thicker it is, the more it's going to take your body heat to get through to the coating. So yeah, see, I'm just going to do this and let it self-level. You can see where the epoxy was, the warmth of the epoxy is reacting with it. And I'm taking the excess off. Okay, let me show you guys. And that's it. That really is all there is to it. Hang on a second. I've got some epoxy on my hands. Let me show you guys. And it's good to go. It'll be good for the morning. Now, I purposely made more because I'm going to make a bookmark for one of my daughter's friends. But yeah, so I'll update with you guys with a picture in the morning, along with the post, with the video of this, okay? Well, the video is going to go up today, but tomorrow morning, I'll post a picture of it. Okay, so I hope it's been helpful. There really is nothing to it. Don't be intimidated by it. I was, and now I'm churning them out left and right. They're honestly my best seller. They're worth the investment. Yeah, thank you guys. Y'all have a good one. Okay guys, so sorry it's taken me a while. So I was supposed to have this video up the night before it actually goes up. Here I am the next day. I've been having to take care of a bunch of stuff with my mom, legal stuff, NTR. But yeah, so look, this is the cup. This is the way it turned out. It's kind of overcast right now, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to see this, but that's the glitter. It's kind of wet because I had it in the fridge, trying to reset it. So look, it's completely black. It's not done yet. Yeah, it's not done. I still got to put the logos and stuff on it for my little one. So look, this is, it should show the color change. Yeah, okay. Even on an overcast day, it's pretty vibrant. Yeah. This is what my little one likes doing. Rubbing it so that you can see the change. Yeah, so, hey guys, so I hope it was informative. I hope it was able to help some of you guys out. Like I said, I've got a page on Facebook, Mid-Valley Tumblers. It's me holding 2 cups, a Titans and an Oilers cup. Don't hesitate to, oh, look at that. I was holding on to it and it changed to the full blue. Let's see it. Yeah. I love the way it came out. It's more sensitive. But you see, I was going for more of the vibrancy on this. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I have no affiliation whatsoever with Solar Color Dust. Every product that I've showed you guys in the video, I bought myself. That's not to say that if you want to send something over to me, Wolf, I wouldn't say no. But yeah, like I said, I've got a Tumblr page, Mid-Valley Tumblers. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, you can reach out to me or find me in the page. I'm in a couple of them. I don't want to name them because I'm not, there's like 3 or 4 of them that I'm part of and like a bunch more that I'm not really active in. But yeah, don't hesitate to reach out to me, guys, if you got any questions. I hope it helped out. I mean, thank you. Bye.